Let's have a look at the question. A train started at 9 a.m. from station X with a speed of 72 km per hour. After 2 hours, another train started from station Y towards X with a speed of 90 km per hour. The two trains are expected to cross each other at 1:30 p.m. Owing to a signal problem arising at 12 noon, the speed of each of them was reduced by same quantity, and they crossed each other at 4:30 p.m. What is the new speed of the train that started from X? What is the new speed? That is nothing but what is the reduced speed they are asking. Let's try to understand the first case here. They've told 9 a.m. and the time is 1:30 here, and the other point is 2 hours. Okay, so please be careful with that. So they have told from station X and we have station Y. So we have two stations, X and Y. So I'll take this as X and Y. So from station X at a speed of 72 km per hour, 72 km per hour, and the time is at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. And after 2 hours, another train started from another station Y towards X with a speed of 90 km per hour. So from this case, it is 90 km per hour, and after 2 hours, that is nothing but at 11 a.m. So be careful with this. Whenever you're going to apply the relative speed, you need to make the time constant. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to make this train X. Okay. It has to move for 2 hours. So as to reach 11 a.m. So I can say till 11 a.m. it will travel 144 kilometers. Now it is traveling at a speed of same 72 kilometer per hour. Okay. Now what they are told, they are going to meet at 1:30. It means that they are going to travel for how many hours? 2.5 hours. So first distance, okay, distance 1 is equals to 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The total distance covered by the train is 144. Is 144 kilometers. Next, distance 2. Distance 2. It is from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. What is the total distance? Yes, the speed is 72. Both the objects or both the trains are moving in opposite direction. 72 plus 90. And how much time it is going to run? It is going to run for 2.5 hours. So I'll take it as 2.5. So what is it? 72 plus 90 gives 162. 162 2.5 times. Is how much it is? 162 is 324. 324 plus 81. Guess what is it, guys? Is it 405? 405 kilometers. Okay, distance between X and Y is 405 plus 144, which gives 549 kilometers. This is the distance between X and Y. This is the distance between X and Y. Now what they have told, please understand this. They have told there was some problem at 12 noon. It means after traveling till 12 o'clock, there was no problem. After 12 o'clock, there was some problem. So what is the distance that I was traveled till 12 o'clock? Yes, till 11 o'clock, it was 144. Okay. Now look here. Distance traveled till 12 noon. 12 noon. It was 144. That was till 11 o'clock plus 1 hour extra. That is nothing but the combined speed 90 plus 72. That is nothing but 162. So what is it? It is 306 kilometers. So there was no problem till 306 kilometer. The problem was there in the next speed. Problem was there in the next speed. So what was the next speed there? They have told the speed was reduced by the same quantity, and instead of taking remaining 1.5 hour, so the previous one was 549 minus this, we used to get it as 243, right? 243. This took time is 4.5 hours. It is going to finish in 4.5 hours. You getting it? Generally, it used to travel in 1.5 hour, but they have taken 4.5 hours to solve or 4.5 hours to move. Yes, what is the time, or what is the speed, what is the new speed here. And they are told they are reduced by the same quantity. Is what is the total distance traveled in 1 hour there? Can I say it is 243 divided by 4.5? In 1 hour, how much is the distance traveled? Can I say, if I'm going to divide 243 divided by 4.5, can I say the combined speed was 54 kilometers per hour? 54 kilometer per hour. Now, initially, the combined speed was 162 kilometer per hour. Now, the combined speed was 54 kilometer per hour. What is the decrease? Now, they're asking, what is the new speed there? Yes, now look here, if they're going to travel speed of 54 kilometer per hour, the initial combined speed was this one, that is nothing but 162. Now look here, guys, how we are going to tackle this part, okay? So the total combined was 162 in the initial case. Now it is 54. Now it is 54. What is the reduced speed in total? Reduced speed is 108. And what they have told, they have been reduced by the same quantity. Look here, there is a difference. They are reducing by same quantity and reducing by the same ratio. Ratio is nothing but 50% decrease, 50% decrease, 20% decrease, 20% decrease. But reducing by the quantity is 5 kilometer per hour decrease, 5 kilometer per hour decrease, 10 kilometer per hour decrease, 10 kilometer per hour decrease. That is the case. Now we got to know that it has been decreased by 108 kilometer per hour, right? So if it is 108 kilometer per hour, it should be equally distributed, right? 54 kilometer per hour was reduced from the first train, and 54 kilometer per hour was reduced from the second train. They're asking what is the reduced speed. That is nothing but which was traveling from X. It was traveling from X. So the answer is 72 minus 54, which will give us 18 kilometer per hour. So if you're going to solve through this technique, that's nothing but a general one, general approach. Of course, it will take around 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, guys, then we'll move to the shortcut part. Yes, how we are going to tackle this in a faster way. Okay, now whenever we are talking about tackling it, I have already told we need to look for the hint, right? We need to look for the hint. Now they have told there was a problem after 12 noon. I can say at 12 noon, their speed was 72 plus 90. That is nothing but 162 kilometer per hour was the speed. Kilometer per hour was the speed. Now what they have done here is, this one, with this speed 162 kilometer per hour, they were traveling for 1.5 hours. Now instead of moving for that 1.5 hour, they are taking how much time? They're taking 4.5 hours. They're taking how much time? They're taking 4.5. Very beautiful piece of information, guys. Now I'll take one simple example. Let us assume Dhanush is traveling in his bike, or he is riding his bike with a speed of 60 kilometer per hour, and he will take 1 hour to reach his house. 1 hour to reach his house. Now instead of reaching in 1 hour, Dhanush is taking 3 hours. Dhanush is taking 3 hours. What is the reduced speed here? Now can I say that Dhanush is taking triple the time which he was taking initially? Right? Dhanush was taking triple the time which he was taking initially, right? If the time is tripled, it means the speed got reduced by 1/3. You getting it? Because the speed and the time are inversely proportional when the distance is constant. Yes, we are following the same distance. Dhanush initially used to go at speed of 60 kilometer per hour. He will take only 1 hour because the distance is 60. Now, if he is going to take 3 hours, he will take 1/3 of his previous speed. That is nothing but he will take 20 kilometer per hour. So 20 kilometer per hour running for 3 hours, again it is 60. Getting it? It's inversely proportional. Now I'm using the same logic. What these guys are going to do, initially they used to take 1.5 hours to finish from 12 noon. Now instead of 1.5 hours, how much time they are going to take? They are going to take 4.5 hours. It means they are going to take 3 times. If they are going to take 3 times, speed will get reduced to 1/3. Speed will get reduced to 1/3 because time has been 3 times. 3 times of the time, so the speed will be 1/3. So what is 1/3? It is nothing but 54 kilometer per hour. This is their new speed. This is their new speed. Now look here, this is the last part which we have done in the previous case. Now the previous case is 162 and the new case is 54. Now they are told there is being reduced in an equal quantity. Take out the difference, subtract, divide it by 2 and subtract it. That's all. So I can say 162 minus 54, 108 is the total difference. So 108 divided by 2. 108 divided by 2. It's again 54. So subtract 54 from both the speed. Subtract both the speed. They ask what is the speed of the vehicle which was traveling from X, right? From station X. Station X is this one. So answer is 72 minus 54, which is nothing but 18. I hope it is clear in this case. Thanks for watching, and for more updates on similar videos, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.